Hello, hello. I'm here. And I'm full of yawns. I caught up on all my YouTube stuff and I was starting to fall asleep on the couch. So that means it's gaming time. And I have Cheez-Its. Extra crunchy Cheez-Its. So, it has been a couple weeks. Work is just so much fun, you know. Last weekend being a working weekend, and then I only got some time off this weekend. Almost didn't. But here we are. They are yum. They're extra cheesy. And they're very crunchy. So, one of the reasons I have not been on in 2 weeks is because I have been binge watching. There's a book series that came out. I don't know when it came out. It came out years and years ago now. It's not like super old, but it's old by today's standards. Anyway, it's a trilogy. It's one of those young adult novel sets. And collectively, the series is known as His Dark Materials. The Golden Compass, the Subtle Knife, and the Amber Spyglass are the 3 books in the series. And they made a movie in like the mid to late 2000s of the Golden Compass that was mixed. It wasn't bad. It left some things to be desired, and it didn't do good enough for either of the sequels to ever happen. At some point, a couple years ago, HBO did a TV series version. So each season was 1 book. So there's 3 seasons. And I was interested, but I never got around to it. I actually bought season 1 on DVD and carried it around in the truck for I don't know how long. So, several days ago, I finally pulled that out because I was thinking I wanted to watch something different. And it's like I was all caught up on Fallout, and there's still more episodes of Fallout to come, and there wasn't much of anything else that was really grabbing my attention right now. So I was like, alright, I'm going to pull that old DVD out. I'm going to take a look at it finally. I got a couple old TV series discs from the road days that I need to go through, because I also have Snowpiercer. But I pulled out His Dark Materials and I watched season 1 and really enjoyed it. And I think part of why I enjoyed it is because it's been long enough since I read the books that I couldn't directly compare it to the book. I remembered most of the details and how the things went, but not like super tiny details, the kinds of things that we always nitpick when something goes from book to film. But as a series, I thought it was really well done. So before I even finished the first series, the first season, I went ahead and ordered the other 2 on disc so that they would arrive. And I have been binge watching the entire series over the last several days whenever I haven't been at work. I come home and I just make some food and sit and watch 4 episodes. And I really, really did enjoy it. But as with all good things, it came to an end. I finished the finale last night. So this morning I was basically catching up on YouTube stuff on my subscriptions that has been accumulating while I've been busy binge watching his Dark Materials. It's a good series. It's a good book and it's a good series. And if you haven't read it, haven't seen it, it does have religious undertones, but it's not like a pro-religious, and it's not really anti-religious when you think about it. It's pro-free thinking, which I appreciate. And it has some really cool concepts in it. So, if you're ever bored, if you want to read it, if you want to watch it, I recommend it. His Dark Materials. The books are The Golden Compass, The Subtle Knife, and The Amber Spyglass. So, yeah, Bouncy, I thoroughly enjoyed it. And of course, I'm watching it on my home theater system, so I got to enjoy very well-made sound quality as well. Oh yeah. So if you have HBO Max, you might be able to find it in their library and be able to watch it for free. I'm sure you can get it on Amazon. I just went ahead and got physical copies because I already had one. So either I gotta find another series to then preoccupy me again, or maybe I'll go dig out Snowpiercer and do that one. I actually am not aware if Snowpiercer was a book or not. It would not surprise me if it was. Okay, Google. Was there a Snowpiercer book?
Yes. Snowpiercer includes Snowpiercer, Volume 1, The Escape, Snowpiercer, Volume 2, The Explorers, graphic novel, and Terminus.
So there's 3 Snowpiercer volumes. The original was written in 1982. And then they made a graphic novel that they called Volume 2 in 1999 and a third something in 2015. Interesting. I would definitely be interested in catching up on Snowpiercer. I don't know how many seasons of Snowpiercer they made. I did watch the movie. So they came out with a movie some years ago for Snowpiercer, and it stars Chris Evans as in Captain America in a very dramatic role, and it's a very interesting concept in its own regard. And they made a TV series out of it, so I got that on disc at some point on the road, and I've been meaning to go and take a look at it as well. So, in the meantime, let me get this switched over. Why does that default to me if it's not preset? There we go. Alright, I'm going to turn my music off. We're going to turn Satisfactory on. So yeah, Snowpiercer is one of those post-apocalyptic it's a post-apocalyptic story. It's after the end of the world, everything went wrong. The unusual thing about Snowpiercer is that it's set on a train. And the last inhabitants, the last, like, living people in the world, they all live on this train. And all the poor people live in the back of the train, and all the rich people live in the front of the train. And I'll leave it at that. Which is definitely an interesting concept. So, I have not touched this in 2 weeks, so it doesn't show how long the play has been. I was looking at this when I shut it down last time at how far into this build we are. Give it a second. I don't like how long that's taking to load. There we go. Okay, so I was looking at this last time when I shut down about how long into this play we are. We're currently sitting at 161 hours on this playthrough alone. So one could say I've been a little bit busy. So we're making our initial factories and getting our base products down. So this one's full of Caterium wire. It appears to be where we're at right now is Caterium. I couldn't remember. It's been 2 weeks. I could also look at our storage and see how far down the storage we've gotten. This is full of water. We'll need that elsewhere. So we're up to quartz right now. So what shall we do with quartz? Let's see. So we're making quartz crystals and silica. Silica is very important. Quartz crystals, we need them for the oscillators. And that's it. We need them for the oscillators. Silica is used in aluminum production because it goes into the alumina solution. You can use it in uranium. And there's aluminum again if you want to make it less complicated. Fine concrete. This one here would be nice, but you still have to get the aluminum. So that's for later. So in the short term, I lost it. Where is it? Why does this not seem to be in any kind of obvious order? Okay. So it's crystal and silica is the two things. So that'll be where we start. And quite honestly, I probably should have had more room between some of these buildings because I'm going to have to bring the belt feeds back out of them, which right now are all coming out of the back of them anyway. For A. Alright, so I don't think those need to be smelted. I think they go straight into a constructor. Yeah, because there's both right there, quartz and silica. And off we go. Oh, good. I already changed the color before I got off last time. That's good of me. Because I'm like, oh no, the color, and then it's like, oh, it's purple. That's what it's supposed to be. It's purple. Ah, over. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. 8 in that space. The thing. It'll do it. Slightly clipping, but it'll do it. So that entire bank is all quartz. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 of them. Not enough room in there for that. Put that there. What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? So those are the same height as two walls. Need some holes. Why, but Twitch is blacking out on me. Got plenty of upload. Oh, good. This is going to be tight. You. Not you. You. Come here. There we go. This one. Nope. So those are connected to these outlets. So now I want mergers. 1, 2, 3, 4. That combines those into 4 outlets for the moment. Okay. So that is going to be the quartz crystals. power. Why did you do that? Why would you build that on the side of it? Connect to it. I know why I did that, because there's a wall right there, and that's what it thought I wanted. It was on the wall. I understand. Speaking of on the wall... I don't think I needed that one, but it's fine. Whoop. Oh, no. Okay. So, double outlet there. Grab you. Shove you there. I'm gonna grab you. And I need double outlet, please. Here. I grab you. And bring you back here. Alright, pre-wired. Ready to go. Okay, I need more holes. I need more walls. Streamlabs? Why am I getting a Streamlabs report? I'm still live. According to this, Twitch reset, which is interesting because the timer did restart. It restarted 8 minutes ago on the Twitch side. That's fascinating. Okay, thank you, Twitch. I had seen it black screen, but I didn't realize it, like, disconnected. YouTube's fine. Okay, the pre-hookups are done for that side. Splitter. I want you... What's across from me? That? Sure, this seems like a great idea. Let's make that be the in. Trying to remember to look at these and see which direction they're facing before I place them. This time. Wait, that's the center. Those inputs are ready. So many trains. Seeing buffering on YouTube. It's interesting because I got plenty of upload going. I think YouTube's being stupid again. Power. To the window, to the ball. E. Silica. Ah, wrong button. Okay. Those are preset. I knew that moved at the last second. Before I do. No, not that. This. Thank you. I'm gonna go. Grab some holes. Okay. Merger. No. That's not attached. Back to the walls. my Zoop. Alright, back to my windows. Zoop! Going quite nicely. Okay, and then more holes. Zoop back. Why did it go down? Why? Why on earth did you go down? That's weird. You know, I might be fast, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm accurate. And I just ran into a hill. My face. I do have a pretty good pattern going for this one, though. I like it. Oh, YouTube, stop being stupid. Those are not at the same level, and I'm not going to fix it. Nice. We'll just say that's why that one ended up being higher, was so that it could reach those. Purple is good. The window to the bar. Flap. Close this up. And this structure is effectively ready to go. Make an alteration here. I want to cut this line. Power switch. Shove it here. You. There. This. Plug in there. It's a little unsightly, but that way there's a switch. Alright, so it's effectively ready to go. I just need to connect it to the material source. Oh, I just realized my dragon shut off. Because of course she did. She wasn't being very responsive this morning anyway. There we go. Dynamic head movement restored. Okay.